Hopefully that is happening. And if we are live, welcome to the OCG stream this week. Currently just myself and Balthazar hanging out. And what we're going to be doing is essentially the kind of new Zelda DLC, the Master Sword Trials. Is it what it's called? Master. Oh yeah, that's probably a good call. Um, Now, Balthazar, have you tried these yet? The trials? Oh yeah. Yeah, so I think I will probably I've sort of haven't played the last couple of days, but I think once the stream's done, I'm going to jump in and do the master mode thing cuz it sounds great. It sounds like what this game should be, you know? Um, so anyway, let's do it. So it turns out that the way that it's structured, you've got like the beginning trials, the middle trials, and then I'm assuming the I don't know top trials or anything like that. And it seems like each one is sort of like a different set of like I guess combat and just kind of like puzzle challenges and things. So we'll do the beginning trials, which I've already passed, but fuck it, like why not start from the beginning? So and I'll be able to. Mm, yeah, totally. Yeah, it's just a fucking great game, eh, man? Like and there's nothing like overly complex about it. Is the thing like it just kind of is what it is. And yeah, it's the simplicity and just the freaking awesomeness of it. Right. So first challenge, and so essentially it's structured like this. You've got like a series of stages, and in each stage you've got to kind of like beat up a bunch of sort of harder and harder groups of monsters. Um, so hopefully I can get through the first one without dying. On your new playthrough. Yeah. Yeah. How did you? What sort of the? Yeah. Oh, really? Mm, yeah. And they're tough little bastards too, eh? Like, even there's been times where I've come across the higher level ones of those and have just been fucked. Like, yeah. Anyway, so my tactic with these has been like, because a big part of it is kind of conserving your, conserving your health, because you don't really, you've got to go through. I would say I didn't count them, but maybe like 6 or 7 levels like this, and you only get one chance to kind of make some food and recover. So you sort of really like if you take a hit, like it's quite a big deal. And if you take 2 hits in a row and you lose like half your health, then it's not good times. All right, nice. That's the downside of using OBS and just kind of like hooking straight into Steam without any kind of like fancy PlayStation Network type integrations. Oh yeah. Yeah. He kind of goes into a little like joggy mode. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. It's like they thought of everything, really. But yeah, I do know about that. But that's the thing. I like a lot of the stuff you would just yeah. There's things in there that you would never notice unless you kind of needed it. Um, yeah, that one's helpful though. I remember there's that place where you. It's one of the springs, and you know how you have to take the dragon scales to those springs to get into the certain shrines. It was one of those, and getting to one of the shrines on horseback was a real pain in the butthole. Um, and that little prancy thing, diffs came in handy. Is the stream running pretty smooth? Cool. Good. The power of fiber internet. Yeah. I got it yesterday, but I was at a pub quiz in the evening, which was fine. Like that's fun to do, but when it's the day that you've had fiber internet installed, it's kind of like, I'm here and I'm enjoying it, but also I kind of want to go home and run a speed test on my broadband. Um, life's tough, is what I'm saying. Um, priorities and whatnot. Nice, welcome. I put some Facebook stuff up earlier on, so I don't even know if Mars 7 Coda 6 finds us through Facebook. How did you find us, Mars 7 Coda 6? Tell us how. Maybe he's a friend of someone. So I've sort of done this enough times now that I kind of have like a set way that I've kind of gone through each of the stages. Um, through YouTube. Yeah, that is good. Yeah, even though we've been pretty slack lately, to be fair, but life and whatnot. I think we're probably. I'm with you, Balthazar, and now that I've got the internet sorted, I am going to try and do a whole lot more streaming, like you know, because it's good fun. He must have heard me because he answered my question earlier on. So interesting. Gone audioly. Okay. Um. In. Okay. Let's see if we can figure this out. All right. Say something, Balthazar.
something, Balthazar.
Right, I'm pretty sure that should have fixed it. So
I will quickly listen to the stream as well.
Cool. I'm sure Mar7 will let us know, but that should fix it up.
It sounds like it's all good now.
Cool. Apologies. We're running a new system, and we also have no idea what we're doing. So
yeah.
Although OBS is actually pretty slick. Like, for a free bit of software, I'm impressed.
Yeah, it is nice.
So, whereabouts are you at with your master playthrough at the moment?
I am still at, like, the sort of the first objective after you get off the Great Plateau of going and meeting with Impa in Kakariko Village.
Oh, yeah.
I've got something like 13 spirit orbs to spend, though, when I get there and get to a thing, because I've just been doing a whole lot of shrines, some side quests and stuff as well, and really just finding out what I can and can't fight at the moment. Like, what? I think I told you that, yeah, like, sort of one of the first enemies I saw up on the Great Plateau was a Lionel.
Yeah.
But then also, since sort of dropping off there and sort of just exploring the main world, as soon as night fell, the first sort of skeletal enemy I saw that came up out of the ground wasn't one of your usual sort of skeletal goblins. It was one of the it was a skeletal Hinox, one of the massive freaking ogre things.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, cool. So everything is just dialed up to 11 now, which is great. But at the time that I fought him, all I had was a Boko club. So I threw it at his eye just to see sort of what we were talking in terms of difficulty difference. And sort of the far right-hand side of the health bar flashed white, like it was registering a hit and damage, but the health bar didn't actually visibly decrease at all. And of course, my Boko club immediately smashed when it hit him, so I now had no weapons and just had to run.
That's amazing. Yeah, it sounds pretty brutal. Don't know why I just threw my sword at that guy, but, you know.
I feel like that was added in an update. Like, I'm sure it wasn't, and someone will say, no, it was always a thing. But I feel like when the game first came out and I was first playing it, throwing your weapon didn't guarantee break it. But it definitely is now. Like, it's actually a strategy. Like, when you throw it, it will smash, like, guaranteed, and it will deliver a critical hit.
Yeah.
And I feel like it always dealt a critical hit, but when the game first came out, I swear I threw weapons and they didn't break immediately. But, I mean, I'm probably just misremembering it. I doubt they would add something like that as a feature in a patch. It just feels weird.
Yeah, totally. See, that's the thing. I wouldn't know because it actually took me a while to figure out how to actually throw shit. Like,
yeah.
I think I remember getting, like, the first boomerang in the game or something, and not just not reading the instructions.
Just hitting people with it.
Yeah, exactly. Just using it like a sword, which is stupid now that I think about it. But yeah, no, totally. And for a long time, and then I finally got the boomerangs and realized that, oh fuck, that's actually how you throw it. And then realized that they're actually fucking great weapons.
Mar7 asks, is this DLC? Yes, it's the first DLC for Breath of the Wild. And the DLC adds a lot of armors and things, and then also this Master Trials, which is a series of challenges to increase the power of the Master Sword, I believe.
Yep, yeah, exactly. So this is the first kind of set of them, which I've already actually done. So I'm sort of making, well, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I feel like I'm doing okay because I've been through them all already. The first time I did them, I took probably like, I don't know, 15 goes to get through, maybe more. But yeah, it's good fun. The second lot is, I'm still like, if I get through this and we get onto the second lot, you'll see how much of a struggle I have had.
So how many floors are there in the beginning trials?
I don't remember, but I would guess that there's probably maybe like, I don't know, 7 or 8 perhaps.
Right.
Alright, I've kind of ballsed this one up. So I'm going to sort of just retreat here.
And just thinking about this on master mode.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? You'll get used to the difficulty level having played through almost the entire game to get to the point where you're able to do these. So you might, well, I don't know. It'll still be fucking hard, but, you know. So in here are some of them explodey barrel things.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to get it with these fire arrows, but I couldn't quite get it. So you can see it kind of down in there. And I missed that on my first couple goes. So I'm going to have to kind of go back out here and try and get it again. Oh man, how am I missing these? There we go. Alright, and
I love those explosions.
Yeah, they're good, eh? Oh no, okay.
I also like the fact that when you first like hit an enemy with a fire arrow, if you don't kill them, you actually just make them stronger, because now they and their weapon are on fire, and if they touch you, they'll hurt you.
Yeah. The cool thing about this is, like, probably the best way to get through these I've found is actually to try and, like, disarm them. And if you can grab their weapons, they're actually not that hard to take down. It's really kind of, because the main thing is actually just dealing with the health loss and, like, trying to maintain enough health to kind of get through all the stages without just kind of being a mess. So disarming is real key. Ah, fuck, okay. I'll try not to exclaim when I get hit so that, you know, it doesn't give it away. Yeah, I've just kind of balls it up twice in a row. I know what I'll do. I'll use the old run away, drop a bomb.
Yeah, it's funny how when you get access to equipment, you kind of forget about the basics of just your powers and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. But it's interesting to like, I think, play the game and kind of, because you always wonder if, like, do other people play the game the same way that I do? Like, you know, with that kind of thing. Oh, I can just drop a bomb and run away and then explode it, and that's kind of, you know, helps me deal with the situation. Like, do other people do that? I'm sure they do, but, like, you know.
Yeah, like a big thing that I never really did much that I found out was, you know, super good is just of all the rods, like I never really used the rods much because, you know, they didn't do a massive amount, but you should always have a frost rod on hand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because if you're just running through an area and, you know, you don't want to fight things, you just do that and it shoots out the cone and just every enemy gets frozen so they can't chase you. And they're pretty much frozen until you hit them. So you can just stop enemies from ever pursuing you, kind of thing. Oh, that's a bloody... that's a bloody been through here before hack.
Well, this is actually how I take on all of these things. Like, I've never... yeah, I've always climbed up on top of the stone talus.
Oh yeah, I mean, I normally do that as well. I just mean actually shooting the thing with an arrow from a distance. Like, that's a, I know this is a stone talus trick.
Oh, right. Oh, absolutely.
Not like I'm just walking through the area. Oh, fuck, a stone talus.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, actually, what did I used to do? Like, the first time I found one, I fought it quite differently. Because the first one I ever found was a... sort of one of the fiery ones from the volcano area.
Oh, yeah.
So I shot frost arrows. I shot frost arrows at it, and then it sort of fell over. It extinguished the fire, and then it collapsed, and then I hacked the thing on its head.
Nice, yeah. Man, that was one of the first ones you found in the like fiery area?
Yeah, well, because that was one of the first areas I went to, Death Mountain.
How did you get through it. Like, because I couldn't, for a long time I was like, how the fuck am I going to get through here? Because I didn't have any really, like, any food or anything that kind of enabled me to get through there.
Yeah, I just made food. I just like found like kind of just stumbled upon a recipe that just used stuff I had that didn't innately state that it was heat resistance or anything. Like I don't quite remember what I mixed, but a bunch of fish and snails and stuff, and it ended up making a heat resistant potion.
Oh yeah.
So I just ended up using those.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember how I got there in the end, but fuck, it took me. That was the last place I went to, as far as kind of, you know. Oh, there's a ferry up there. I've never been able to get it. Yeah.
So you need the old, what do you call them? Just the jars that they had in previous Zelda games. That was how you caught fairies.
Yeah. Oh, why am I having such a hard time with these fish? Alright.
It is the one thing, like, I mean, this is a game that almost anything you can think, like, try out and think of doing, you can do. But at the same time, it has then always bugged me, like, that you can't dive for fish. You can only swim around and catch surface, and you can't spear fish from the surface.
Oh yeah, I've never actually tried that.
You can't just kind of thrust into the water and then try to try and hit a fish to kind of knock it out or kill it and then just easily pick it up. Like, you can't do either of those two things. And since there's a million things that I've never tried but that people have just, thought to do and it's worked, I just found it kind of annoying that two things I had tried. Like, everyone's tried going underwater probably and just realized immediately it's a limitation you can't do.
Yeah.
But also, just spearfishing, just as something I tried and it's not possible, just kind of annoyed me. With everything you can do, it's just annoying that fish don't count as enemies, so you can't stick them with a spear to kill them.
Yeah, I suppose, there's got to be limitations on a game, and, it can't be perfect.
It just seems like such a weird one. You can't hit a fish with your spear.
Totally. Right, do we know any recipes using this stuff? I think I'm just going to mix all my fruit together and do some simmered fruit, and then probably a couple sort of fish and mushroomy type things. So, just do a general mix. Catch-all fruit recipe. So I think this section here is kind of like halfway through these stages. So I'm not sure. I've been through like 4 stages, perhaps 4 or 5. So maybe it's 10. Maybe it's 10 long. Never counted, but actually, what's that one? The other thing that annoys me a little bit is that there's no like permanent recipe book. So that I think that feels like an obvious thing, like, just to have, a place where if you create a proper recipe, it just, it goes into a book somewhere. That would be quite cool.
And a page that, like a thing in your, so when you are cooking, you can just kind of see all the recipes that you have ingredients for and just immediately
exactly
make them and stuff.
It's those kind of things like when, with patches in The Witcher 3, they added kind of UI elements like that kind of really made it a lot more usable. Them kind of things. There'll be a reason they didn't put that shit in. They'll think that it's more immersive or something like that. I don't know. No, Nintendo. They think the shit through. Alright. Let's top up the old health a bit here. Alright. And we're moving on. So, stream's pretty smooth? No jitters or anything like that?
Yeah, no. I mean, it's the resolution's not bang on kind of thing. But like in terms of actual streamingness. I've not seen any jumps or freezes or delays or any. I mean, obviously the natural delay, but it's not. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Of how you're just sprinting around picking shit up when there's two enemies around. Yeah. I'll get to you. Wait your turn.
Yeah, well, you've sort of got to, like, it helps to pick shit up so that they can't grab it and use it against you. But yeah, it's all part of the fun in games. I don't really have any big weapons that I can use to smash open these boxes easily. And I don't like using bombs to break them because then, like, you don't know where everything goes.
Yeah.
Scatters everything.
You can, you could just light your torch
And burn them
down.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Looks like there's a chest down here that I haven't seen before. Ah, there is. Oh, looks like Abe's joining. If you can hear the melodious Skype. Alright. Give me 1 second. Just deal with...
To die. Oh, you moved just in time.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm just trying to get Abe into the old Skype-a-rooney here. Cool, that should do it. I believe. I hope. Abe, are you with us? Not yet.
Hey, that makes things a bit easier.
Welcome. Oh no, I've died.
I can't hear anyone.
Spoilers.
Why can I not hear anyone?
Abe can't hear us.
Abe,
Good
yeah.
times.
The stream and we can hear Abe, but Abe can't hear us. I'm sure he'll figure it out. Ah, damn it. First failure.
Someone's voice is a bit loud. I'm not on the stream, so I don't know whose.
Might be Abe's.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
We can.
Can you hear
But
us?
it's kind of irrelevant if you can't hear us acknowledging hearing you.
Yeah. We sure can. He might. Maybe he's in the stream or something. I'll pop him a wee Slack. So the frustrating thing about this whole situation is that, you know, it's now back to square one.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Abe was in it. No, yeah. No, you type. Cool, yeah. You told him you could hear him in Slack. Makes sense. That's a pretty cool set of armor. I think that's from Wind Waker, isn't it, maybe? Those knights?
Yeah, I think so. That's from the DLC as well. I'm not sure if Mars 7 Coda 6 is still in, but that set of armor is the Phantasma armor or whatever that you can hunt out. It just sounded cool, so I went and found it.
Yeah, I got all the side quests. You get them after you get your first shrine outside of the Great Plateau.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So when you load getting back outside into the game world, it adds all those side quests. And I've not done any yet because, you know, it talks about them all being at ruined outposts and stuff, and I haven't gone there yet. But
Totally. And damn it, I forgot to eat before I came in, so I'm already at a disadvantage.
Abe can hear us via the Twitch, but not Skype.
Must be something to do with his headphone setup on his computer or something.
The vocabulary must just be due to his age. Now that he's older. The Twitch.
The Twitch.
I see you guys are on the Twitch. Tell you what though,
You kids get off my lawn.
Can you hear us now, Abe? Have you sold it? No, I don't think he has.
No. But yeah, those unarmed rock tossers
Yes, I
are
can hear you now.
Oh, nice.
bloody dangerous in
I think.
master mode.
Maybe not. Hang on.
I think he's hearing the delay through Twitch
Yeah,
again.
he must be. Really, just the guys throwing stones.
Yeah, it does 1.5 hearts.
Oh, wow. So 2 shots.
And pretty much immediately drains your stamina. So if they're throwing it at you when you're climbing up something, you're falling off.
Oh, man. Yeah, the more I hear about this master mode, the more I'm kind of like, do I really want to put myself through that, you know?
I think you do.
Yeah, I think I probably do, yeah.
I do just wonder if things continue to scale up equipment-wise. Like, the enemies that I'm fighting are enemies that you easily defeat when you come across them, you know, end game, and you've got strong equipment and everything, so it'll be easy to kill them later on. But when the enemies scale up to never before seen heights, like if they say everything's +1, then what are the enemies that were already the strongest in normal mode? Is there a new, even stronger form in master mode kind of thing?
There
And if
must be,
that's the
right?
case, does the gear get stronger, or are you just fucked when you come across those enemies?
I think maybe they kind of always just rely on you having an extra level of skill, perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, I figured it out. I'm in.
He's in.
I'm in.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. It was some sort of weird things on my recording and playback settings that I had to go in and tamper with, but it's all good.
Nice one. Nice. Well, cool. How's the evening been, Abe? What'd you have for dinner?
Oh, not too shabby, man. I had some spag bowl actually. I made some spag bowl last night, so just to tap some pasta and zap the old mince in the microwave, and
Nice
fucking
one.
boom, Bob's your uncle.
Boom shakalaka. Spaghetti
Yeah,
bolognese. We had the same. We had spaghetti
Yeah?
bolognese as well, but I made it from scratch.
Nice.
So got home and did that. It was first thing I did this evening.
Nice one, man. I did. I made mine from scratch too, but it was yesterday, so I just had to chuck it in the microwave.
Perfect.
Because the leftovers, yeah.
See, I often
So,
find spag bowl better the next day.
Oh man, the flavors congeal in it and concentrate, and it just gets delicious, even more delicious.
Yep, absolutely.
Beauty.
So what else has been going on?
Man, not too much. Oh, I mean, I'm currently looking for a new place to live.
Oh, going through that situation.
Yeah, going through that situation. Yeah, the whole flat, a whole bunch of someone's going overseas, some people are going to Rotorua. Everyone's going their separate ways. So I'm just like, shit, need to go find another place.
Like moving to Rotorua.
No, oh yeah, some people from my flat are moving to Rotorua.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Got a job down there and everything like that. So
Oh yeah.
getting out of the big smoke.
Yeah, totally. And to be honest, Rotorua is actually a nice place. Like, there's some cool stuff you can do there.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what the draw is. Because the people who are moving, the guy in the couple is a videographer.
Oh right, cool.
Yeah. So all the extreme sports and all that sort of shit down there.
Yep.
So he's gonna be close to that.
Gonna be filming and whatnot.
Yeah, man.
I know that mountain biking is huge there. Like, there's like a
Yep.
world-class mountain biking. What do you even call that? A course? A
Circuit
track?
or something.
Circuit?
Yeah.
Park.
Probably not a circuit, is it? Yeah, park. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
That'd be
go
fine.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah. I went mountain biking once. My brother got really into it. and he took me mountain biking, and man, I can't hack it. I can't hack it. It's too hardcore. I flew off the track into a gorse bush.
It's hard out. Like it. You would think, because everyone can ride a bike, right? Like everyone's like, I can be riding. But that shit is next level. Like, yeah, I'm the same, man. We went mountain biking in my last year at university once, and there's a mountain biking park in Dunedin, like in Northeast Valley, where all the students loiter. And we went up there, and I borrowed someone's bike or whatever. I didn't have a bike of my own, and it was awful. It was purely because I was out there with a bunch of people who really knew what they were doing, and I just felt totally inferior the whole time. And
you're just being showed up left, right, and centre.
Yeah, pretty much. So which is not super enjoyable, but.
No, never is. No. Did you encounter any gorse on your track?
No, I didn't. I was lucky.
Oh,
no.
Man, it's pulling those needles out of my arm for weeks, eh?
Oh Jesus. Yeah, that's.
Ma 7 had ham steak and baked beans for dinner.
Oh, nice
one.
Yeah,
nice.
Ham steak and baked beans. That's a good dinner. That's a
ham
great
steak.
Dinner.
Is that gammon? Is that the same? Is gammon the same thing as a ham steak?
I'm not sure. I've not heard of gammon before.
Yeah, not Gannon, not Gannon steak.
As in the gammon, GAMON.
Yeah, MMON. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the front side of backgammon.
As if it could get any more confusing.
Yeah. Someone should make a game called Front Gammon, eh? That'd be.
You know what, Reagan? I bet that already exists. I bet it does.
Yeah, probably. It can't be an original idea.
No, the original ideas don't exist anymore.
Yeah, someone Google that. Google it right now.
Front gammon.
Yeah, front gammon.
I would, but you guys don't like my keyboard, so.
Oh yeah, no, don't do it.
Mechanical one. I'll do it.
Yeah.
There's a brand of Quicksilver men's board shorts called Front Gammon.
Wow. That's
the first hit on Google was eBay. Quicksilver men's board shorts Front Gammon size 22.
Interesting. Size 22. I'm not sure if that's large or what, but
no, I have no frame of reference for that whatsoever. So these, tell me about these trials, guys. Do you have to have finished? Do you have to have got the what you might call it, the master sword and all that sort of stuff before you can do these?
Yeah, you do. So they basically unlocked once you've got the master sword, and a series of rooms, I guess, that present you with various challenges, and you complete them and it powers up your master sword.
Oh, okay. Does it power it up so, not just temporarily, it gives it an extra slot or something?
I don't know, because I don't really want to find out without having kind of played through the actual trials themselves. So all I know about it at the moment is that this is the first set of trials, and I've already finished these ones. I'm just kind of playing through them again for the sake of the stream.
Right.
But what that does is essentially just powers up the attack power of it. So it goes from I don't know, 40 attack to 50 attack or something. And I'm assuming that the other levels will do other things like that. It won't kind of, because the biggest drawback of the master sword at the moment is that if you use it on things that aren't kind of gammon tainted or whatever it's called, it kind of loses its power and goes into a cooldown mode.
Okay.
And you can't use it for 10 minutes or something like that.
Right.
So if finishing these stops that from being a thing, then that'd be really cool. But I'm not sure.
Did you finish the game in the end, Reagan?
Yep, I sure did.
Yep, you did. Nice. You wait till Mario Odyssey comes out, in which I'll buy a Switch, and then eventually I'll play Zelda, and then you won't hear the end of it from me.
Yeah, totally. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you will enjoy it. It's a fantastic game.
It looks like something I'd definitely get into. I'm waiting for there to be a few more games knocking around. Even though Zelda is such a comprehensive experience, that Super Mario Odyssey, that's just got me over a barrel way.
And there will be a bundle for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll put down some cold hard cash once the Super Mario Odyssey comes out.
Cold hard cashish.
Yeah, a cashish.
I'm not sure where that came from, but I've always referred to cash as cashish.
But what about the droid attacks on the Wookiees?
The what now?
The droid attacks on the Wookiees. They came from Kashyyyk, didn't they?
Kashyyyk. Kashyyyk, yeah.
Actually,
that's the Wookiee home planet.
Interesting that comes up because we went to that pub quiz I was talking about. One of the questions last night was what planet was, or who hailed from Kashyyyk, and it was.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
It's the Wookiees.
The Wookiees. Yeah. Chewbacca.
Ah. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, were they asking which character or which species?
So yeah, which Star Wars character hailed from? Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you got that one?
Yeah. Big time.
Nice, yeah. Nice. Man.
We actually did really fucking well last night. The last 2 times we've been to this pub quiz, we've got 2nd place.
Wow.
And last night, pretty disappointingly, we lost. We got 2nd by 1 point. And
oh man!
The annoying thing about this is that we lost that 1 point in the last round, and the last round was our double up round. So we would have, like, if we had got that extra thing right, we would have won. And here's the question, right? The question was, like, it showed this guy, and it was like, what sport does this guy play? And we were like, that guy plays AFL, right? And when you say AFL, you go, oh yeah, Aussie rules. And we weren't given it because he wanted Aussie rules. Like, he didn't give it to us.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Right?
That's bullshit. Man.
Right?
That's complete bullshit.
Yeah, so we basically lost. Well, we didn't lose. We got 2nd. Like, that's fine. But we felt pretty robbed.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Aussie rules isn't even the real name. It's
what is the
Australian Football League or whatever, AFL, right? That's the actual what the acronym stands for.
I think it's it must be like Australian football, right? Like,
yeah, and the L I assume is league or something like that. But yeah. So you guys were more right than the other people.
Yeah, well, I would think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, we were pretty upset about it. Oh, fuck, I'm nearly dead. So yeah, we'll go back next week and we'll hold our heads high and just see how we go, I suppose.
What was your team name?
We each time we go, we use a different sort of tongue twister. So we've been red lorry, yellow lorry.
Nice.
Last night we were pleasant pheasant pluckers.
That's a good one.
Yeah. What will be the first time? I don't recall, but every time it's something along those lines.
That's cool, man. The few quizzes that I've done, we always do a, like, surprising no one, a Simpsons reference.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Team Discovery Channel is one of the go-tos. It's one that Martin suggests when everyone's sort of asking for team names. Martin, Team Discovery Channel, and then he gets beaten.
Oh, Martin. There are too many good characters in those shows. Too many.
There really is. There really is. There's just, you see those posters around which have every single Simpsons character on them, and you realise that you know a lot about all these characters.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man. The amount that show pervades my life is ridiculous. It is just insane.
I am really walking a fine line here.
1 and 3/4 hearts. Yeah. It looks like.
If I can just get through a couple more levels, I'll be able to get some health back.
What's with the not wearing a shirt or pants?
So part of the trials is that you get stripped of all of your gear. So you
I
have
see.
to do it. You have to do it naked, essentially.
Right.
Except your Kashyyyk slate.
Yeah.
So you can't do it wearing the Tingle costume?
No. Unfortunately
man.
not. I'm actually surprised I made it through that one without a death.
Very nice, very nice.
And on we continue.
Have either of you guys picked up arms?
No.
No.
No interest for me.
Despite that incredibly written and performed theme song, I have not.
Oh yeah.
Not picked up the game.
I just can't justify spending like, what is it, $60-$70 on arms. Like
That says it all, Reagan.
I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Like
You'll be lucky if you're 60 or 70 too.
imagine
Probably
being
looking-
imagine being the guy that, like, you walk into EB Games or JB or Hi-Fi or wherever it is that you're buying this game from, and you walk up to the counter with arms in your hand. You give it to the guy.
That's a weird sentence.
Yeah.
Normally, you have hands in your arms.
Exactly. Or hands on your arms. So anyway, you carry this up to the guy and you put it on the counter and you say to him without laughing, "I want to buy this, please." And then if that wasn't bad enough, he turns around and goes, "That'll be $80, thank you." Like
The whole transaction's just a sheer mockery.
yeah, I just can't imagine that being a thing. I couldn't do it with a straight face.
Oh man. Yeah.
And they'd be
Seems.
So you're gonna go home and play arms? I'd be like, yeah, I guess I am. Like, you know,
You have
Okay.
the right to bear arms, Reagan, once you complete that transaction.
well done. Yeah, good one.
Thank you.
I wouldn't call that your best work, but you know, it's up there.
No, it had to be done. When I see there's ammo, when there's ammo, I have to chamber it and just, fire away, mate.
So anyway, this little section here is kind of the halfway point in the first lot of trials.
Okay.
So that's kind of, and it gives you a chance to kind of collect some things and like get some food and stuff together.
Yeah. Nice. I do love the cooking. I like the weird, like, censored mess that you can make.
Oh yeah, the dubious food. Yeah,
That's really good.
I might even have some dubious food. No, I don't. I do. My character has some outside of the trials.
What's with all the burning? What's the in-game here with all the burning?
I was trying to open up those boxes, but I probably fucked that up because it actually burnt a lot of its contents to. Yeah, exactly. Burnt a lot of its contents to cinders, which is a real fucking pain because I needed that food. But never mind.
So those chests, you can't open those chests now, or?
Yep, yeah. So various things in them. First item, Shield of the Mind's Eye.
Ooh.
It gives you 20/20 hindsight.
Brilliant.
I'm not sure why it's called that. It doesn't really have any function.
It's from I think it's a Seeker shield.
What was that?
A small Sheikah made
it's a Sheikah shield.
Its design is
okay.
intended to increase blind spot or decrease blind spots without sacrificing too much defense. Oh, there you go.
I remember just because the Sheikah are all like psychic and shit.
What are you chowing down on there, Balthazar?
Where should I start? Let's have a look. I'll list everything I'll list all the open packets surrounding me. Tube of barbecue Pringles.
Nice.
Some RJ's chocolate raspberry balls.
Okay.
The last few worms from that sour gummy worms pack I opened like 2 streams ago. Likewise, the second half of the pack of iced animal biscuits. A pack of Twisties. A few pieces left of an Oreo dairy milk bar. And a dairy milk snack bar.
Mother
and
of
a
God.
box of Sweet Champions, which are English snacks, just like mixed English snacks. So like Wham bars, Mojos, refreshers, softies, fruit salads.
So it's like a favourites, an English favourites kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, nice. Is there any Jaffa cakes in there?
No, because it's candies, not just
right.
any kind of sweet goods.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just surrounded. I've also got like a silver bowl full of Pascal party mix.
I enjoy that like not a single thing on that list was in any way healthy at all. Like everything was like
and some kale.
Yeah. And a bowl of steamed kale.
Is that just like your streaming snacks kind of thing?
It's I guess that's what it's become. It's just the mess that is my desk. Like I got my new desk and put it together on Tuesday. So I got a desk. I got a desk I can wind up and down now, so I can stand at it or sit at it at home.
Oh, nice one.
Nice.
Cool.
Because it's annoying when your home, everything you have at home is better than everything you have at work, but somehow you have a better desk at work. You're like, no, I want a better desk at home. So this desk is better than the work ones because it winds higher and lower than the ones at work can, so I can truly adjust the height to it, whatever I want. But yeah, since I put it together, I was like, I'm going to declutter. I'm not going to have as much crap all over it as my old desk did. But then that just meant there was more space on it, so I just filled the space with food.
Nice.
That's always the way. You just kind of grow to fill the space that you have.
Yeah.
I think on my desk it's not quite as interesting. I've got about 4 different coloured Sharpies, some car keys, a blue Powerade, that mini speaker that Trade Me gave us.
Oh yeah, yep.
That tiny, the
Bluetooth one, yeah.
The Bluetooth one, yeah. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when you plug that thing in to charge it, it smells like burning.
Oh, does it?
I never have noticed that because I gifted it to my sister for Christmas the year that we
got
it.
Nice. You better watch that.
It's
but
funny
it could be a fire hazard.
I gifted mine to my mum.
You guys better watch those. They might have been recalled or something.
Oh god, that would be awful. I hope that's not a premonition.
They're it's weird though because they charge via USB, so you wouldn't think there'd be enough power there to start any sort of electrical, fire or fault.
So, yeah.
It's very strange, but it definitely smells of burning.
Maybe you got a dud.
Maybe I did. Yeah. I still use it, but it's
if we're just listing desk stuff on top of the food, I have an R2-D2 popcorn holder that I'm using as a bin from Tokyo Disney Sea. I've got a Master Sword, the one that came with the collector's edition of Breath of the Wild, is like weighing down the corner of my mouse mat that curls up a bit.
Nice.
I have my speakers. I've got a USB powered fridge that fits a can in it, so you can keep a chilled
One
can.
can, that's great. That's awesome.
My Xbox One Pro Elite controller that I use for my PC.
Yep.
My crank that I wind my desk up and down with. And
I thought you meant the movie with Jason Statham.
Yeah, just I always keep a copy of Crank on hand. And my Coke can shaped and themed glass that I may or may not have illegitimately obtained from a fix.
Oh yeah, we remember this.
Yes.
Nice. Reagan, have you got yourself a desk there, man?
I do have a desk. Mine, I don't have any kind of like cool things on it. Mine is quite like kind of functional, I suppose you'd say. So I have, so I spend quite a bit of time working on like online courses for like I'm learning Android development. So I have kind of a dual monitor setup. So I've got 2 monitors, and 2 sort of like big multimedia speakers, like big fucking, I don't know, 40 centimeter high proper speakers, PlayStation, Switch, and that's kind of it. It's just like the things that I need to have to do stuff.
Very functional, pragmatic.
Yeah. Aside from, I'm propping up my monitor to an ergonomic height with a book that I was given from one of my old music teachers, the Oxford Companion to Music, which is like, I don't know, must be like 80 years old. There's not even like a section that talks about like the blues, you know. It's
Wow.
so.
So can you? Oh, I suppose you said you're propping up your monitor with it. I was going to say, can you tell us when it was published? I'll just Google it actually. See when this bad boy was published.
Mars 7 just has a laptop on the desk. Currently sitting on a comfy chair. Maybe that's why it's just a laptop. Maybe it's on the lap, not at a desk, and the comfy chair is because it's in a lounge or something. I have a comfy chair actually. I like my new chair. Got a chair for my birthday. Same chair Mike has.
Oh, nice.
Mike's not here though.
Is it one of those
Damn
cool
you,
ones
Mike.
that like look like a
Spaceship
car seat? Spaceship.
No, I didn't get one of those ridiculously over the top freaking.
Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about.
With speakers in the side that come around by your ears, and somehow they've got like a footstool that comes out, but it's not one unified footstool that both your feet go on. It's like a separate little pedal for each fucking foot, and this other weird gizmos on it. Like, no, it's just a chair. It's just a chair that has padding like specifically placed in areas to help you maintain your posture for gaming sessions of more than 8 hours, which I'm no stranger to.
Cool.
Nice.
That's probably the one thing that I dislike about my chair is it's actually it's really uncomfortable for long play sessions. Like, probably really bad for my back.
Yeah, my old one was, considering how long I've been addicted to like grinding in MMOs, which if you log in and start doing that on a weekend morning, you are not getting up all day. I have had my old chair for way too, I had my old chair for I think 15 years.
Wow.
Wow.
And yeah,
I've sat
was
in that
not
thing,
good. I mean,
and it was awful.
even just imagining that, like, even if it was an ergonomic chair 15 years ago, that's not an ergonomic chair by modern day standards.
No.
And this was not an ergonomic chair 15 years ago. It was a cheap chair 15 years ago. So yeah, I finally got an upgrade to like a flash fancy gaming chair.
Nice one.
Nice.
And yeah, Mars 7 says he's heard that standing is better than sitting. Yeah, supposedly it is, and I do try to wind up my desk now that I have a standing desk, but the other day when I wound it up, I realized that my leg was sore, so I just wound it back down. Life is hard. I want to stand at my new standing desk, but my leg is too sore.
That's that 27. That's the first sign of being 27.
That is right. The knees are the first to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I just found the Oxford into Music, first published 1938.
Wow, there you go.
This shows Reagan's age.
Yeah. That's probably only a decade before you were born, Reagan.
Yeah, roughly. I mean, the Earth's crust was still sort of lining.
Yeah, walking on mental.
Yeah, but it's fine.
My chair is probably maybe worse than yours, but imagine the most right-angled chair you can possibly imagine. Imagine it has no padding, and imagine it's made of wood.
Oh God! So you've got one of those like preschool stools that they just like
it's
put up against the counter.
It's pretty close looking to that, eh? Oh fuck! I'll have to take a picture and send it through upload it to Imager or something and put it in the chat because it's pretty bad. Like, it does not look comfortable. It does not feel comfortable. Shocker. Hang on. Oh, you guys still there?
Yep. I am. I assume.
Oh, my mic might have cut out. That's all good.
Freaking love these lizzles. How you're fighting one, and you're getting ready to do whatever to it, and then you blink, and a different one's just up in your face
suddenly
from
there,
nowhere.
Yeah. They're a pain in the ass, these things.
Nice serpentining to dodge the arrow.
Thanks. I'm sort of guessing you guys are probably like 10 seconds behind, I reckon.
Yeah, I think it's about that. Yeah, 8 to 10 seconds. It looks to be. I think. Because you when you referred to that shield before, that's when I realised. Oh yeah, we're quite a wee bit behind.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to zoom through this picture in a second.
Have you got a picture of your desk? I mean, your chair.
Not the desk. I've just
Just
taken one
the
of the
chair.
chair. It's the chair.
Yeah. I meant
chair.
chair. I just yeah.
Chair's the main controversial one. I mean, the desk is definitely no beauty, but the chair is so much worse. The chair came with the desk, so I was like, fuck it. I don't care.
Something to sit on. Utilitarian.
Yeah, it was $60 for the both of them, and he delivered it. So I was like, all right.
Oh wow, that's fucking good going.
It was pretty good. I was pretty happy with that. Eh?
Was it trading?
If the
So,
chair,
what was that?
I don't know, if the chair is that bad though, would it not have been more comfortable to just like sit on the box that the desk and chair came in for the past like 10 years or whatever?
You might be right, actually. Hang on, let me post this in the Twitch. Everyone have a look at my chair. It's a shocker.
Oh my god. How long have you been using that? Also, if that is your desk in the background, it's just the whole setup is pitiable. Like,
I know.
oh.
I'm so stoked with that desk. You guys have no idea. I've been deskless for so long that anything I'm just like yes, and the desk is amazing. The chair not so much, but
All right, hang on. I need
the
to
desk I've loved.
I'm going to load up Twitch so that I can see this.
It's brilliant. It's pretty great. Yeah, even I feel sorry for me with this one.
Alright, bear with me.
I'll tell you what, that'll give you some good posture though, that chair.
Oh, I can't
Your back
see
will
it.
be...
I can't see the previous chat. You need to post it again. Put the link in there again.
Okay, hang on.
Seriously though, that desk. That desk and chair. I don't know why I keep saying desk. I'm stuck on the desk, but I mean the chair. You sit on that whenever you're at that desk, like for anything you use the desk for.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
That baffles the mind.
Reagan, have you had a look?
All right, hang on. Let
Like,
me just...
that is third world country level bad.
Oh, wow. Is that made out of crates or something?
Yeah, man, it kind of looks like it, eh?
Bro, the least you could do is find like a cushion to put on that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
like,
I
be-
sometimes do, but sometimes I don't feel like it's worth it.
mate, be nice to your butt. Like, that is... I reckon you'd get like... what's the word? Is it like, not hemorrhoids? The thing, those lumps that you get? Like,
I think that's hemorrhoids.
Yeah, it is hemorrhoids.
That
yeah.
chair will give you fucking hemorrhoids, man.
Yeah.
You should replace it.
I'll need to get one of those like ass donuts that pregnant ladies.
If you ever, next time you come down to Wellington, if you drive down and your car can fit my old chair in it, you can have my old chair.
Nice.
It's not bad. Like compared to yours, it's a chair from the heavens. Like,
Yeah, I know. It's you deal with what you got. And that's what I got. And I'm a cheap bastard. It was free with the desk. I was like, alright, I don't care what it's like. Take it. But yeah, it doesn't get much more right angled than that.
Yeah, that's pretty awful, man. That's worse than I thought. Like, I thought it was going to be like an old office chair that had just seen better days, but that's really questionable.
At least it's not. The only way it could be worse is if it's one of those, those primary school sort of like steel chairs with the plastic bits on it.
Yeah, maybe. That might be worse.
Mar7 says, I suppose it's better than the floor, but my argument would be, is your floor carpeted? Because if so, I'd say no, it's worse than the floor.
It is carpeted.
I'm sure a carpeted floor would be more comfortable than that.
Unfortunately, I'm not tall enough to sit on the floor and work at my desk.
Just go Japanese on it, man. You don't need that desk.
I'll just cut the desk in half and just make it real low to the floor.
Yeah.
I feel like Lenny on The Simpsons when his house like falls down. He's like, please don't tell people how I live. He's just like in his singlet eating baked beans in the kitchen. Small insight into my life there.
The world of Abe Foster.
Yeah.
I feel like I know you better now, Abe. It's good.
I'm definitely no stranger to masochism, I'll tell you that much.
I think it's healthy, to be honest. It shows like a minimalist approach to life, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Right? I just try and have the least amount of crap, and because when you want to move on or when you want to do something different, you don't have any things tying you down.
Yeah, totally.
Except for when you own a car and a motorbike.
Yeah. Pretty easily sell those, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of them are quite sought after vehicles, so it's should be all good. I'm loving having a car. Holy shit! What a world.
You guys will see what happens in a moment.
Ooh, and he gotcha.
One shot.
Wow, though. That damage from one hit.
Yeah, big time, eh?
How many hearts did you have before that?
Oh, 10
a lot
plus.
Really? And he took all the fuck. That's brutal.
Yeah, fuck. I was hoping I was going to get through that, and then I was going to be like, when I got through that lot, I was going to say, yeah, sweet, let's finish the stream. But man, I might try the second round. Actually, we'll do the middle lot of trials. All right.
I like Nintendo's sort of approach to loading screens. They've gone with this. Looks very similar to the one they did for Mario Kart 8, where it's just a black and white like silhouettes and things like that. It's really cool.
That's not the loading screens in Master Mode, though.
What?
It's the same design and everything, but it's not black and white. It's black and red.
Interesting.
I suppose that's still all right. Still quite minimal.
Yeah.
Also, I wondered about whether something was Master Mode or not, and seeing you playing normal confirms it is. It might get actually annoying after a time that it's always there, but it would appear there's an icon in the bottom left corner of the screen to indicate when you're playing on Master Mode. There's a little Triforce icon in the very bottom left corner of the screen on my game.
Cool. All right, I'm going to have one crack at the second one, the second lot of trials, and then we'll see how we get on. I'm just going to eat some dubious food before I head in.
Oh, I thought you meant in real life.
No.
So, what do you got there? Like what?
Cool. Let's try the middle trials this time.
What's the panel's opinion on how long chicken lasts in terms of it's been cooked?
Did you keep it covered and chilled after cooking it?
Yes, it's been covered and chilled. Indefinitely.
As long as the fridge hasn't blown, you're good.
That's some bold talk, man.
Then again, though, I mean, you are talking to someone who ate a 3-week-old pie that it had been in my bag for 3 weeks, not frozen, like it had been defrosted in my bag for 3 weeks, and then I just cooked it and ate it for lunch. It was good.
Man.
It wasn't actually. It tasted really off, but I was hungry.
Oh god! Did anything happen?
No. I got lucky. Steak and cheese is all good, apparently. 3 weeks old.
It's probably not even steak and not even cheese. So
cat food and something else.
Yeah.
5 days is Mar 7's rule for chicken.
5 days. See, mine was like,
to me.
yeah, mine 3 is probably my max. I'd say.
What? And you're supposed to be the frugal one.
Chicken. I don't fuck around with chicken, man.
Honestly, like anything, any food, anytime. As long as it's covered, it's all good.
Mate, chicken will fuck you up if you know.
It might fuck you up. I'm fine.
If you don't respect it, you've got to respect the chicken.
I respect it by never giving up on it, no matter how old it gets.
He does a Rick Astley on the chicken. Oh, nice. That was very skillfully done, Reagan.
What did I do?
Oh, you chucked that barrel at that dude.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
It's cool.
It's not my first time.
That's good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've never messed around with chicken. One of my friends recounted a story where he cooked some chicken one time, and then, he thought he cooked it. It was all cooked on the outside, and he bit into it, and he just ate raw chicken, and he's still chugging along, but he just ate raw chicken. But the way he described it to me was just, it was like the worst thing that ever happened to him. And ever since then, I'm just like, I just don't fuck around with chicken. I never want to taste what raw chicken tastes like. That's like a terrifying idea.
I wonder if it's worse than frozen chicken, because I've had frozen chicken. Not really by accident. I just wanted to see if it was defrosted or not yet, so I'd put it in my mouth. And it was still frozen. And that doesn't taste great, but I would never describe it as even being close to the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth.
What, if you had to say, what's the worst thing you ever put in your mouth?
Entirely because the internet was all abuzz with it and saying don't do it, a Switch cartridge.
I was gonna it's the bloody Switch cartridge.
Was it really that bad?
It was foul. It was technically it's probably not the worst thing because it's not a weird consistency. It's, it's just hard. It's just a cartridge. The worst thing would probably be something that also had a horrible consistency. I'm just not sure what, I don't know. It's hard, I don't really find anything gross that full stop to eat. I've only ever eaten food, even if it's not in a state it's ever supposed to be consumed in. But because I've only ever eaten food, none of it's gross.
So there's not things you don't like in terms of food?
Oh, well, yeah, like sprouts and stuff, but if it's green, I don't want it. But no, I wouldn't describe any of them as gross. They're less than preferable, but they're not disgusting. I'd just rather eat something I prefer the taste of, kind of thing.
Okay, interesting. Reagan, do you have any foods that gross you out?
Honestly, nothing's jumping to mind. What don't I like? There are things that I'll just avoid, you'll go to, there'll be a buffet or something on, and there's kind of those foods that you just will never choose to eat.
Yeah.
If there's other options there. Often I'm that way with really obscure salads. Some people like to make, beetroot salads or things like that, and it's why are you doing that? Just make a normal fucking salad. Just some lettuce and even a potato salad. You can't really go wrong.
What about a pasta salad? How do you feel about pasta salad?
See, I would argue that what constitutes a salad? Is it not just a pasta, a cold pasta?
Yeah, you're pretty much right.
But what makes it I don't think that's a salad.
You bring up a good point. I've never thought about it like that.
I tell you what, the worst thing is the worst foods actually are when you think you're getting one thing and then you're getting something else.
Yeah.
So the worst thing I've had would be the experience that frickin' Bargain Box subjected me to, when you think you're getting lettuce but it's cabbage.
Julian, what's his name, the actor, the young actor.
Him and his bloody cabbage fetish.
Cabbage fetish.
It's getting out of control.
Hunt for the cabbage people. Oh man. I think the only thing I don't like, and I do not like these things with a vengeance, is olives. I cannot stand the little bastards.
Oh, real.
Oh, gross, man. Seawater mixed with chemical runoff.
I
Yeah,
have
just
seen
awful.
I've seen Facebook comments from you talking about how
Yeah.
awful they are.
Oh man, I hate them. I hate them so much. They're just the worst. Anytime you because we get like Subway and stuff at work sometimes, and anytime you're biting into a Subway sandwich, and then this horrible, horrible tang comes through, I'm like, fuck, there's an olive in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's questionable.
They're gross.
Well, I just died again, and I think that might be time to call the stream. Otherwise, I'll be a zombie tomorrow. But I think it's been successful. I think it seems like OBS has worked quite well for streaming the Switch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think the voices. I'm not sure if I'm still too loud, but I think the voices have come on my end. Everyone sounds pretty balanced.
Cool, excellent. Which is good. Yeah. It's an improvement on the last time we streamed like this, so that's great.
Yeah.
But yes, thanks for anyone who tuned in. Mars 7 Coda 6. I'm impressed that you made it here on a Thursday night.
Yeah. Cheers, man. It's really good.
And we'll suss out another stream at some stage very soon. Balthazar, you're planning on doing a bit more streaming with your time, aren't you?
I sure am.
Good. Good.
Brilliant.
I guess we just say we're committing to Thursday night streams.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Enough of us have things streaming
9 to 10.
abilities.
Exactly.
9 to 10 on Thursday night. Sometimes later than that. We did Rocket League last week, and that one went for like 2.5 hours. I think it was pretty.
Yeah, it
It
didn't
was
stop.
too damn fun.
It was too much damn fun. Yeah. But yeah, no, good. Catch you guys next time, I suppose.
Alrighty. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you next Thursday.